Man, we're making everyone stressed around us the more we search for this witch. Also, I forgot to mention, but, well, I'm pretty sure I forgot to mention, but I did record this a long time ago and forgot to post it. And in the description of this video is where you're gonna see the old version if you guys want to see that. Alright, so it's The Grass is Greener, Part 1. Oh, thank goodness! All the magical beasts went home! I guess you don't have to be a sentient creature to get annoyed. If they were just rampaging magical beasts, this wouldn't have happened. I don't know, I completely disagree with that. I feel like they still would have attacked, or probably went even harder at these guys. Amazing! What a haul! Hehehe. To those kids, they look like nothing more than ordinary rocks, but those crystals of stress they're slicing away, once they're all polished up, I can stock up on them for free. What a business model. I haven't gotten a response the whole time we've been hiking down the mountain. Think, are they really gone? Or are they just cleverly hidden? No. Say, was that shopkeeper lady a human? I think so. She didn't seem like an elf or anything. This just keeps getting fishier and fishier. What do you mean? I'll treat this like an extracurricular lesson and walk you through it, okay? Those swords you've got can attack spiritual bodies, right? That's right. That's really incredible. As a matter of fact, a weapon like that is a unique class and wouldn't be easy to make. But they just appeared in a flash when we struck that embarrassing pose, didn't they? Right. Which means the curse can summon weapons that could only be made by someone incredibly skilled. In other words, those earrings. Those magical artifacts are packed with substantial amount of magic. Isn't it bizarre for a human to casually sell something like that? Now that you mention it... So you're saying these souvenirs we bought are just too cool? We found a good bargain, didn't we? They were so cheap. The girls could buy them with their pocket money. I don't think she sold you them so cheaply because she didn't realize they were so powerful. It was probably on purpose. Chloe? Alice? Yes? I think maybe that shopkeeper's goal was to make you use the equipment. From now on, let's try not to use them anymore. This is just too creepy! I can't wait to get out of this stuff. Hiding her aura and pretending to be a human. My conjecture would be that she is an incarnated demon, or perhaps a spirit. An incarnated demon? Huh? Tell me if you see any. Notice. Hostile reaction detected. The shopkeeper? Negative. The individual is... Grrr! Oh yeah, he wasn't talking this entire time. And yeah, I would imagine these guys are also affected by the rage or stress building up. Not just random people. Huh? Kenya Mizaki. Stress level confirmed as out of control. This is ridiculous. Why are you going berserk on us? I wish I'd been the one who bought those earrings. Huh? Being able to fight without injuring anybody. It's just so cool. My sword keychain is just a tiny little thing. Aw, he's jealous because he just has a normal keychain while the girl has got this cool cursed equipment. Of course it's tiny. Didn't I tell you? You've got your own sword already, so you don't need that silly thing. You even get armor. It's not fair. We're only doing all this because it's such a problem that we can't take it off. Notice, Kenya Mizaki's physical abilities are increasing. I know I just said that we should try not to use that stuff, but I take it back. Alice, Chloe, knock some sense into Kenya with that equipment. I figured this might happen. Let's get this over with quickly, Chloe. Okay, I don't think it'll hurt him as long as we use these swords. From the look of it, I could most likely settle him down just by grabbing his head in my mouth. I suppose he's not acting that different from his usual self, but like Chloe says, we should be careful not to injure him. Yeah, what does he mean by just putting him in his mouth? Like, as soon as Ranga grabs him by the mouth and like he realizes he can't get out, he'll probably just calm down? Or would that mean like Ranga can instantly just kill him by like putting his head in his mouth and just clamping down? Why don't you get in there and grab his head in your mouth? So he is actually going with that plan, or at least using that plan as assistance to hitting him with the spiritual swords. Yes, sir! So cute, Ranga's ideas. Alright, Silent Rage, Part 1. Hey! Quit dodging me! Yeah, I guess this really has enhanced his skills, so he's much faster now. He's fast! My attacks aren't landing at all! He's out of control, so his usual carelessness has vanished, and his moves are more efficient. Maybe we should just leave him like this. Like, cursed or angry and stressed, he's like much better than he usually is. Of course we shouldn't! It was just a suggestion. I'm glad to see a former student getting stronger, but it doesn't mean much if it's just a curse. He's amazing! He ought to be totally out of control, but his moves are so polished. Yeah, that's so weird. It's like this is supposed to be like a berserker slash angry boost that makes a person go all wild and attack. But for Ken, it's like instead of doing that, he's able to focus his rage and be able to use the boost, I guess, regularly or without much anger. Just focus it in on whoever he's attacking. Your berserker mode does make your body stronger, but losing control of yourself is a drawback, isn't it? Yeah. I wonder, if I ended up in the same state that Ken's in right now, would I actually be able to control my berserker mode better? No, no, no. I shouldn't be thinking weird things like that. Ugh. But the more I tried not to think about it, the more I can't help it. Notice. New hostile reaction detected. Is it the shopkeeper this time? Negative. The individual is... Whoa! I've got a bad feeling about this. Deja vu. That flow. What? My thoughts are running away with me. My head's fogging up. I don't think I can stop myself. Confirmed. The individual, Ryota Seguchi, is being enhanced by the curse. Man, I have so much trouble saying their last names. I'm not even sure if I said it right. I knew it! Oh, come on! You're supposed to be helping us turn him back, not letting him turn you. It can't be! It got Ryota too! Oh, and she's crying. Like, damn, the more her allies turn, the more sad she's gonna get. I guess Gale is probably next. Watch out, you two! Ryota might be a lot more trouble than Kenya. Really? Why? Stress enhances your strength. So when an introverted type like him with a lot of repressed feelings explode, it can get really scary. But the thing is, isn't he not the only introverted type? Like, I feel like Gale is also pretty repressed and introverted. And probably also Chloe. Alice and Kenya, not so much. They're, like, pretty extroverted. That's true. If you can't really express yourself, you can build up a lot of pent-up emotions. I know how that feels. Yeah, see, she is one of the introverted ones. Now's my moment to let it all out. I'll show you all just how strong I've become. Calm down. The strength is just a sham. You don't need it. You already... Teacher, this time I'm going to try going berserk while still holding on to my senses. Just watch me. It's no use. It feels like Ryota is so desperate to prove himself, he can't help himself. What are we going to do? We haven't even defeated Kenya yet. Teacher, Gale, help us. I guess just the three of you isn't enough, huh? Gale, get ready too. Why is he silent? Also, what's with that weird smirk? Gale? Uh-oh. Now I've got a really bad feeling about this. No way. Surely it can't stir up any weird feelings in Gale of all people. If you take your eyes off me, I'll burn you, teacher! Whoa! Hey! Your fire powers are on a whole different level from before! Aren't they supposed to be out of control? Why are their skills so on point? In the end, I just can't get rid of this yearning! Ah! But even so, take this! I'm guessing he's seeing flashbacks to when they originally tried to spar with him. I mean, back then, Rimuru wasn't that scared of them. Like, he easily dispatched them. But I guess still deja vu, no matter what. I knew you were yearning after Shizu, but... Nook! If you can't learn to handle them right, you should stop obsessing over your flames. Your energy efficiency is terrible. Notice, his wild behavior is due to the curse, but he seems to be controlling it to gain comprehension and proficiency in his own skills. Kenya, it looks like he's been trying to prove himself to Shizu all along. Quit dancing around like that! I see! If I keep moving quickly, I can stay a step ahead of my enemies. If I can control my berserker mode, I can see the world like this! Ryota's regrets from that day have brought him to this point as well. As their teacher, I certainly didn't go easy on them, but when did they get strong enough to make use of a curse like this? In that case, this is my duty as their teacher too. Alright then, come at me, Kenya, Ryota. I'll stop you with everything I've got. Teacher! You might say I assigned you this homework in the first place. Now it's my job to check your answers, isn't it? Yeah, I guess he unintentionally assigned them homework of them wanting to get stronger. So it means like if he didn't wreck them that badly the first time, they probably wouldn't have ended up like this. Sudden Eruption, Part 1. Well, there's only one person that could be erupting angry. Whoa, that sure settled you down, didn't it? Who's up for another round? Seriously, we got so much stronger, but even working together, the two of us couldn't. You mean, the three of us? What? Ugh! I knew this would happen! What the heck is your problem, Gale? But you all seem like you're having so much fun, and I haven't even gotten to play with you in ages, teacher! This isn't a game! Not a game? When we can have a mock battle with such safe weapons, if I don't get to play with you now, then when am I ever gonna get the chance? Huh? What? You're all doing whatever you want, even Alice and Chloe. This only happened because you went and bought weird stuff on a field trip. Ach. And Kenya and Ryota too. You're always getting up to no good. But when things go wrong, the teacher scolds me because I'm the oldest. Who? Me? And me? Yeah, you. I train just the same as you. I want to challenge teacher too. Kenya, Ryota, the least you can do is help me for once. Right. Damn, so they were actually beaten down into submission. But now they're being recruited back by Gale. And now they're having to help him. I don't know if they're with like their regular strength or with their enhanced curse strength. I guess it's true what they say. Watch out for the people who can silently build up a grudge. What are we going to do? Now there's 3 of them against us. Don't lose your nerve. There's 4 of us. Imagine Ranga also turns. I guess we've got no choice. Our weapons won't injure them. But they've got normal weapons, so we're the ones who will have to be careful not to get hurt. That's right. Until we get home, this is still a field trip. So let's make sure not even one of us gets injured. Let's go! This is the first time I haven't been sure what to do next. Why don't I fan the flames a little? Alice! Chloe! And now it suddenly starts talking again. Eek! It's talking all of a sudden. Hey, how come you refused to say a word for all this time? What? Who are you talking to? The magic that powers me and the armor was growing weak. And that's why I couldn't break the curse, or take off the armor, or talk to you. Yeah, all so convenient. I'm trying to see, like they took down that first guard and gained some energy, but then it quickly disappeared as soon as Rimuru joined them, or I guess a little bit after the battle. It's like you think it would have stayed up longer because they got that one guard to power the armor by stealing his stress. So, what changed all of a sudden? This armor is meant to heal many people. The more people you heal, the more it'll restore the magic that powers me and the armor. So please, calm down the stressed out trio. If you do, it'll be easy to take off the psh, crackle, crackle, crackle. Like, oh my god, I can't believe the lady, the witch, whatever she is trying to trick these girls by using static sounds. Like, no one ever believes this, especially because they're using magic in this world to communicate. This isn't a radio. Like, the only way that they can stop them from communicating is by having, like, a jammer skill to jam their magic communication. But these guys are, like, right here. Like, I would imagine the armor is where the tiara guy is talking from. And so there's no way they can cut off that communication, because they're literally right next to each other. Static? Even these kids know. Is it? It kind of sounds like someone making static noises with their mouth. Even the game is self-aware to know that people do that, and it's like, yeah, that really wouldn't work if someone tried that. Also, she knows that she messed up, being like, damn, they know. It stopped talking again. I wonder if what it said about running out of magic was true. Anyway, we have to stop these three idiots no matter what it said. Raphael, that voice the girls keep hearing. Please search for the source of that thought communication. Okay, so yeah, someone is thought communicating with them. I thought it was like some kind of different kind of communication. Negative. No thought communication detected. Okay, so I was right. Huh? Let's do this! Whoa! Hey, hang on! Yeah, it's starting to come back to me, like when I first started playing this. Like all these guys turning on Rimuru for this small battle. Although I never did the Predator battle originally when I did the story mode. Ruthless Salesman, Part 1. So I'm guessing she's finally gonna show herself. Alright, you three, what do you have to say for yourselves? Nothing really. I got too carried away. I'm so sorry. Alright, are you back to normal now? Though, at least one of you rampages around so much anyway, you'd hardly know the difference. I'm guessing that's either Kenya or Ryota. Because Kenya, I mean, from his extroverted energy, I guess that could be rampaging. But for Ryota, I would imagine that's like referring to his berserker skill. Huh? Ryota doesn't use his berserker mode that much, does he? You! I meant you! Sheesh. So Chloe and Alice have been talking about a mysterious voice. Have you heard any more from this tiara of yours? It's no good. They've gone back to not saying anything. But it's strange. It said that if we beat those three, it would restore its magic, be able to talk again, and take off this armor. But maybe it still doesn't have enough magic. Or maybe this was all a big charade. Oh, that's right. If it's not thought communication, then what's going on here? Answer. The voice the girls are hearing are evidently the voice of the earrings themselves. The aura you sense also belongs to the earrings. I'm sorry, what? Are you telling me those earrings are alive? Oh my, so you figured out that much, at least. Ah, that's her. The lady who pawned these weird things off on us. You said yourself that you wanted them, didn't you? You'll make the poor little earrings cry, saying things like that. You knew they couldn't be ordinary earrings. Wah wah. These weird earrings are so awful. Ha 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 ha. Isn't that how you sound right now? Huh? Her voice was doubled. I heard it coming from the earrings too. It's true. It isn't thought communication, which means... Conjecture. This is an incarnated spiritual being that dwells in the earrings. It seems to be able to create a temporary body with magicules. Seems like a similar principle to how Trainee and her sisters work. So, the earrings are its true form, and it's been with us all along. But if you figured all that out, why didn't you say anything? Your orders were to tell me if you see an incarnated demon. But this entity is not a demon, so I made no report. She's not a demon, but you said she was a spiritual being. Are you a spirit? What a well-informed little slime you are. Yes. I'm the spirit of these earrings, and my name isn't Tiara. It's Carbuncle. Is that right? Carbuncle? Is that how you say it? Weird name. Why would a spirit be going around causing trouble for people like this? Well, it's because of these. Stones? What in the world? They just look like ordinary stones. Whoa, whoa! How'd you get so many cursed magical artifacts? Cursed magical artifacts? Those things? They look just like the ones in these earrings. It's all thanks to you, actually. These stones are the crystallized stress that you sliced away with your swords. It's like you've been pulling evil stones out of people's bodies. What are you collecting something like that for? The unhappiness of humans is sweet as nectar. These crystals of negative emotion entrance those who see them. Isn't that valuable in itself? I can resell them elsewhere, equip those customers with curse armor, slice away the stress from those around them, and gather more. I guess maybe eventually cover the entire planet with cursed armor. Everyone gets their own set of cursed armor. But why would she even need, like, the weird pose and the girl saying Aurora Nights? I guess she really didn't have to make them do that. I guess she just did it to be funny. And just make the girl suffer more. But also, yeah, this is a ruthless salesman doing all this in the name of making money. My profits will grow exponentially. Isn't it a brilliant business plan? It's up to you how you do business and where. But if those earrings are your true form, can't you at least get out of these girls' ears? It seems like you know how to multiply those stones, but you don't really know how to break the curse, do you? All you can really do at this point is leave, right? What a surprise! You saw through me that far, huh? Of course, in the end, I'm just a pair of earrings. It's up to whoever owns me to decide what stones I'll be set with. It was always like that, but one day, I was unexpectedly set with these. Okay, I am super confused by this plot right now. So I'm guessing it's like the stones in her ears were either fake stones or real stones at some point that were just, you know, pretty to look at. But I'm guessing someone put stress stones inside the earrings instead of the normal stones, and then she became like this? That's the only thing I can imagine. So it's like, technically, the earrings were alive at some point, you know, when they were created, but just didn't have a soul or anything of sentience. And then once the stress stone was in the earrings, it became fully sentient and able to have an actual spirit. Ever since then, I've had my freedom. Now I can detach my spiritual body and walk through the world myself. Though, only on temporary legs. The stones must become part of me. That suit me the best. Are these ones. See? Don't you think these earrings look lovely? If I keep making these wonderful stones multiply and disperse them throughout the world, I can remake it in my image. So don't stop me now. Yeah, I guess remaking the world in her image is making everyone wear her armor. I mean, not a grand master plan. There are only so many people out there with the magic skills to handle that armor. You know, those girls, I won't let them go. Oh dear, I thought we could call it even if you let my students go. But if you're going to spread those annoying stones all over, nope. We might have to use our full strength here. You sure you want this, Carbuncle? You've been getting a close look at how strong we are. In a fair fight, a delicate spear like me wouldn't stand a chance, I'm sure. But now, I've got the power of all these stones. You've gathered up a lot of chunks of other people's stress, but it just feels wrong. Enough! This curse isn't a toy for you to play with. To me, this is my life's work. If you get in my way, I'll crush you. We've got no choice. Give her everything you've got. Everybody. Girls. Slice away her dark aura. Yes, sir. I wonder what happened. Did she crush all the crystals and gain the power? Or did she, like, eat them? Absorb them? Something of that nature. I'm guessing if this game actually had the money, it probably would have gave Carbuncle a brand new form instead of a generic model. Boys, knock her for a loot with the weapons you usually carry. Hi. Yes, sir. Oi. Which will you do, teacher? Let's go! Everybody! You tricked us! Okay, that last line was kinda weird. I think Rimuru happy to be with his students again and to fight side by side with them in an actual battle. But also, like, it was weird that it first went from Gale, Ryota, and Kenya to the girls, and then it said, "You tricked us!" Like, that kind of seemed like they were talking about Rimuru that tricked them, when I'm pretty sure they're talking to Tiara or Carbuncle. Still such a weird name. The long field trip. Alright, Carbuncle. What do you have to say for yourself? Sniff. Nothing. Look, just take the armor off these two, or else. Alright already. Sheesh. Well, I mean, they can't really destroy her. Literally, Raphael said that they couldn't destroy this or take off the armor using Predator, so there's no way they can actually kill her. If she can just retreat inside the earrings, so she doesn't, like, feel pain. Oh! It's off! Ugh! That was utterly wretched. How are you gonna make it up to us? Huh? You owe us! No! I took it off, didn't I? Can't you forgive and forget? As if... Now. Calm down, Alice. Huh? Her business plan may have been cruel and greedy, but think back over the battles we've been having. The battles we've been having? And take a look at how refreshed those three look. Oh! Heh, that was really fun! I got to battle teacher to my heart's content. Yeah, we got to show him that we haven't been skipping out on our training. Well, not that that was our true strength, but still. Getting to fight like that really helped us blow off some stress. All is well that ends well. So we might as well let it go, right? Whatever she may claim, it seems like in the end, all this spirit really wants is her freedom. Ugh! What a pain! Yes, that's right. I'm practically running a charitable enterprise here. Oh, really? Never mind. So, how about we let this whole thing slide, and you let us hold on to those stress crystal things for you, So in the end, she is paying us. This isn't just a simple forgive and forget. This is, okay, now that you did that favor for us, we're just gonna take this extra payment and we'll just leave you on your way. You wouldn't! I wouldn't be able to leave this country. If someone isn't bearing one of these stones, even the earrings, I can't form a body. I know. Look, I can at least make a golem, and if you promise to stop relying on these stones and be good, I'll let you occupy it. What? Are you sure? In that case, I'll hand them right over. Here. These should be enough, right? You're really self-serving, huh? Well, I suppose it's better than letting you scatter those stones all over the place. Say, what are you gonna do with those things now that you got them, teacher? Well, we got some chronically stressed out folks at our home. Maybe I could use these as healing items for them someday. They might be especially good for Rigard or Gald. They're both hard workers in a sort of middle management position. Hey now, you're just gonna use them yourself? I hope that day never comes when I might have to use them. So I don't understand. Like, what are these crystals exactly? So do they give you a power boost, or do they take away your stress, like if you use them? Because it's so weird. She was using these crystals as a power-up, like when she was fighting us. But she's saying, like, if she brings these crystals around people, I guess she can curse more people? So yeah, I don't know. The uses for these crystals are just super strange. Hey, teacher, does that mean you could still use them to transform? In that case, I better teach you the magic words. Huh? You gotta pose like this, and then say, Princess Aurora Knights, transform! I kinda wish they would give a reason or something as why Carbuncle chose that name. Princess Aurora Knights. I mean, it's a cool name, I guess, for magical girls. But what is the canon reason for that name? Hey! How come you've only got such a good memory for stuff like that? You idiot! What's with that embarrassing pose? Ugh! Notice, high stress reaction detected from the individuals Alice Rondo and Chloe Albert. Would you like to use the magical artifacts you acquired? No. That's alright. Okay, so that was the end of the original event, but now we have the Predator battle. But yeah, that ended a little anticlimactic. I mean, it's like all the solutions were going to happen. Like, the kids were gonna go back to the academy, the spirit was gonna get her golem body to be able to travel the world, and I guess Rimuru was just gonna go home. So let's see, is this like an in-between, like while they were searching for the spirit, or was this right after the event? And possibly gonna be a little bit of an epilogue. Demons that feed off human stress. Interesting. Well, they're no match for me and Beretta though. Demons? I thought she was a spirit. Or just a spiritual being. And technically she was a cursed artifact or magical item. So yeah, that is weird. I don't know if the story is retconning itself to where she wasn't a spirit and actually a demon, or if this is just a contradiction in the story where they just can't decide. Yes. Anyhow, I only came here to tell you about how the kids are doing, so I'll be on my way now. Oh, come on! Stay and play with us a little longer. Beretta and I built a bunch of stuff, you know? For instance, take a look at this. It's a new and improved elemental colossus. Yep, a big old colossus. Gonna try and fight it again. Whoa! There's Beretta for you. Hey, what about me? Anyhow, it's head and shoulders above the previous one. If progress keeps going at this rate, it'll eventually be carrying conversations and performing tasks autonomously. Autonomously, huh? That sounds a bit like Raphael. Huh? Is it just me? Or are you upset about something? She doesn't like to be compared to a simple robot. Like, technically she has kind of sentience right now. I think later on in the series she gains more and more sentience. But for right now, She is like pretty smart and being like, compared to a simple thing like that, how insulting. Negative. I am perfectly fine. Now you won't be able to destroy it like last time. It will instantly learn your movements and beat you to a pulp. Well, the thing about last time was, he was pretty strong for being a normal slime. I don't remember exactly how strong he was. And so now that he's a demon lord, he can easily deal with probably most of these golems, even if it is enhanced. Hey, you're really fine with me scrapping it again? Notice, I recommend you switch to auto battle mode. Huh? So this time, I guess it is actually a challenge that Raphael has to step in, or that it would probably be optimal for her to be able to attack it. Notice, I recommend you switch to auto battle mode. Ah, she must be upset about how I compared them just now. This happened once before. Raphael really hates losing, doesn't she? Alright, go ahead and do that for me. Raphael, now don't start crying if I break your toy. Alright, Ramorous? Switching to auto battle mode. Ahaha! Behold the awesomeness of our latest masterpiece. Hang on, am I seeing things? Or were you always this menacing? I kind of find that funny. Where it's like, usually Raphael shows no emotion, but at least in that cutscene, it's like she probably had a serious look on Rimaru's face, to where even Ramorous was a little scared. But yeah, that one seems very separated from the rest of the event. The only thing that connects it is that brief little like word box in the beginning where he's like just talking about it. Like, it's weird that the race of the creature changed from a spirit to a demon. Like, that was weird. I still think that's probably a contradiction or maybe a retcon. But yeah, overall, that was a good event. I enjoyed it. For like one of the events that I kind of forgot about / partly didn't do. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed Slime Isekai Memory, Princesses of Inner Peace. If you guys did, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias, like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Dailymotion. Make sure to check out my second YouTube channel, and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye!